welcome back to your new Agent Mastermind. I'm Julie Harris, your host for today's quick conversation about how do you know if your buyer is actually qualified to buy. You're about to go show a bunch of property, you're going to spend money on gas, you're going to set up showings. How do you know if they are ready to actually do something? Well, there's 3 different things you need to know about. We're going to talk about really quickly. What is the difference between being pre-qualified, pre-approved, and loan committed? There are some very specific differences. Now, pre-qualify is easy to understand because it's really just a conversation. You or I or anybody can just call up a lender. Maybe I saw an ad in the paper or there was a pop-up on my Facebook page this morning and I saw an interest rate I liked. And I call that lender and the lender says, tell me about your work. Tell me about, how much money do you make and what do you think about your credit and about how much money do you think maybe you'd like to spend? And they have a little conversation and the lender says, well, it sounds like you should be able to spend up to $550,000, for example. Okay, and that buyer ends the phone call and says, I'm excited. I'm going to go hit the internet and I want to see property right now. And they think, because it's not the buyer's job to really know the difference, I'm already pre-approved, when in fact, they're just pre-qualified. So what's the difference? Being pre-approved means that they've actually made loan application, that the lender has actually run their credit not just once, not just a little overview, but in the 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, because those 3 scores will virtually never agree. The ratios have been checked and are okay for what the buyer's trying to accomplish. Their employment, they don't just say that I work at ABC company. There's actually been an employment verification. They've stated their income. They've probably given tax returns as part of their application. Their down payment has been verified. It actually is in existence, and it may or may not be contingent on home sale. That's something they're going to talk about with their lender, or contingent on something else. That's being pre-approved. Now, pre-approvals can still have some contingencies, such as maybe their down payment is coming from the sale of the house. It might be contingent upon them fixing their ratios by paying off a credit card or a student loan debt, or maybe they need more down payment money. So there can still be stipulations even with a pre-approval, which brings us to your ultimate goal if they're not cash. Loan committed. That means the lender has committed to actually funding them, contingent only on identifying the house and perhaps on appraisal. And depending on the buyer's situation, some lenders may even waive the appraisal, say they're putting 50% down and they have an 800 credit score. But typically you'll see that a loan commitment will be contingent only on identifying the property and again, maybe on the appraisal. That's when you've got a serious buyer who has gone through the application process, has paid for that application fee, has actually proven what they said on the pre-qualification conversation to the lender, who has actually checked and documented their pre-approval. So make sure that you know the difference. It is appropriate and necessary for you to ask those questions. Now, you might ask, how do I create that conversation? Well, when you sign up for Premier Coaching by just following the link below, you're going to find that link in the description to join today for free. You're going to get not just our buyer pre-qualification script, which walks you through how to ask all of those questions. A script is just a series of questions, but you're going to get so much more. So just follow the link below, or you can text Premier to 47372, or simply go to members.timandjulieharris.com. And if you're already a Premier Coaching member, we'll see you later on your Premier Coaching session today. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me.
Hello, thank you for having watched this video. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
That's right, and don't forget to hit that like button, leave your comments and questions below, and we will get right back with you.
Thank you for watching this video, and remember to watch the next one. You're going to love that one.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.